I want to tell you that if I can figure this virtual world out, oh, let me see, admit, we're waiting for people in the waiting room. There we go. If I'm able to figure this virtual world out and I'm still working it through, then I know that all of us can do it together. So really, I know Mari and I were talking about our goal today, and that would be just to equip you for your next step, for your very next step, whether it's knowing which platform, admit, there we go, which virtual platform would be best. Oh, we have so many people on, admit, there we go, this is good. People are messaging, yes. So what virtual platform would be best for you, how to approach people, even, how to do the actual appointment. I want you to know this is an ongoing process. This is an ongoing process. It is impossible for us to cover every detail right here, right now, but our goal is that you feel confident with your next step. The goal is that this process every Tuesday as we gather together, you're one step closer to learning a new skill, developing confidence with that skill, mastering that skill so you can move your business forward. Because I will tell you that as much as some things will be as much as things may go back to some things are normal, because I believe that in our business, a beautiful thing are the people and contact and relationships. But I do believe a big part of our world will stay virtual. So I'm proud that you have chosen to be on because you're excited to embrace this new season as a permanent part of our business. And honestly, I will tell you, it's an exciting thing to be able to have this opportunity to work from home. And so we're blessed to have this option. We're blessed that Mary Kay has been able to pivot as quickly as a company as they have to do this. So, and Mari can confirm and embrace this today, but we are excited to equip you today with those basic skills. So what you can expect from today, we're going to talk to you at least today about getting you confident with your verbiage, how to approach people right now for either as a guest to our virtual event, or you want to get a party with them, what words we're using. Maybe it's, what tools to use to invite, how to make your invitations virtually. If you are expanding on your own events, which we would love for you to encourage you to do, whether it's a FaceTime, I'm doing after this a FaceTime facial with a longtime friend from college I haven't seen in forever, over 15 years. So we just, social media, we connected. I never would have done this. Our party guide, which a lot of work and heart has been put into it to give you the confidence to build your business virtually. So again, this is part one of many parts. We even have a sneak peek. I know we have even things on how to grow your social media platform. So many things to come, but today we're focusing on that. So with that said, Mani, any words you want to share with the girls? I know you had a head start before me when we jumped on.
I know.
We officially
so excited. We're so excited, obviously, for just like this wave and what it means to all of us to be able to work our businesses virtually. And I know Christine and I have been investing a lot of time to make sure that you feel as prepared as possible. And so many have been investing a lot of time to make sure you feel as prepared as possible. And so, we have some great tools for you today. We're going to dig in because we want to make sure that we respect your time and leave lots of time for question and answers. And so we're going to be sharing a lot of resources with you tonight on the screen, but just know that everything that we're sharing will be made available to you as well through Facebook, and we're going to be sharing it on Voxer and all of those different ways as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Mari. So we're going to start by sharing with you our virtual guide. We're going to be guiding through today, and we're going to start. So Mari's going to share her screen for a second, and we're going to start right away. So we're going to start with scripts and go into how to invite. All right, how to do your virtual parties. Again, this is phase one, you guys. You're gonna all get this link and document by the end of tonight or first thing tomorrow morning to dig right in. All right, so you book virtual parties just like you would in person. And again, the goal is that every time you're booking somebody one-on-one, it can become a party. So as you can see here, by personally communicating with the hostess or group of people you are inviting, it is very, very important to use your voice. But we do have some great text scripts as well. Personal phone call goes a long way, right? Your voice, your connection, your influx of tone, your enthusiasm goes a long way. So We have some fun scripts here. And so Amani's going to show you just some brief scripts that you can use as a template. But I'm going to read some to you that I have here. 1 second. So just to give you an idea, and it'll go something like this, hey Mari, how are you? I'm offering friends and clients a super fun and exclusive beauty session. Think happy hour with the girls, full of giveaways, beauty, fun, and self-care tips. I know you'll love it. And I have 2 slots. I only have 2 slots this week. What are you thinking works better for you? Wednesday or Friday? Or Monday or Wednesday? I know Mari and her team have certain days that they're hosting beauty sessions. I know from our girls, we have certain days too. So you can literally already invite them. This will be in the message. This will be part of the guide that you can literally copy, paste, and send out. And of course, hearing your voice goes a long way. So again, you can hear the words. It will be provided for you. Hey, Mari, how are you? Listen, I'm offering friends and clients a super fun and exclusive virtual beauty session. Think happy hour with the girls, full of giveaways and beauty, fun beauty, and self-care tips. I know you'll love it. I only have 2 slots this week. What are you thinking works best for you? Blank or blank. It can be a call, a voice note, a text message, but definitely reaching out. Now, what if you want to, invite them to have a friend? So you can ask them, well, listen, who would be fun to share this experience with? Who would they want to have some fun with? It's as easy as asking the who question. So much more fun with a friend. Who could you invite? This will also be in the guide. As she says yes, then you can ask her and you can share that, okay? Now, what if, let me see, here it is. I don't know where my little, Mari, I think I sent it to you. Here it is. Coming. I have our little script on how you can invite friends as well. All right. So, and then you're going to have a message that she can forward to her friends, along with the invitation that Mari's going to share with you how to make shortly. But this sounds something like this that she can share, because you're going to provide her, once she says yes and says, oh, maybe my mom and my sister, maybe they would be interested. Great. Well, I'm going to send you a cute invitation and some verbiage that you can copy, paste, and send, right? Because sometimes they don't know how to sell the vision and they haven't experienced it yet, right? And by the way, we're booking, these are for appointments without samples. You don't even need to have any samples for these experiences. We are working efficiently. We don't have to spend money on any samples or ship any samples. This has all been proven and done just like virtual experience, more like QVC style, which we're going to go over with a script that we have, you'll love. So let's say she wants to share this invitation with friends because she's like, sure, I'll tell my mom and my sister. Well, something as simple as, hey, I have a fun excuse to get my favorite girlfriends together for a fun happy hour beauty sesh with my friend Christine or Mari, whoever. Grab your glass of wine as we get the scoop on beauty and self-care trends right now. Save the date, Saturday, 2 p.m. Can you make it? All of this will be in the invitation section of the guide. So this will be provided. You can literally copy, paste, and send. So again, so a lot of thought went into this and words that work, you guys, and we know you're gonna love it. So I know Mari's gonna share now a little bit about the actual invitations and how to personalize them for your experiences.
All right. So one of my favorite things to do is to create these beautiful invitations for our customers and for our beauty sessions. So I love being able to use multiple different platforms to customize these. The first I'm going to tell you about is a really simple one. It's called Pick Collage. It's an app on your phone. It's really easy to use, user-friendly. You can use these templates that we've provided for you, and all you have to do is add the date and the time, maybe your hostess's name. That's it. If you are super into designing invitations and you just love all this kind of stuff, maybe like me, you can use something called Canva. And Canva is a website. They also have an app. Really easy. It's free. You can also customize these invitations. But really our goal is for you to be able to just run and go, to use the systems that are already in place, and to be able to just basically duplicate them and use them for your beauty sessions. So we have different kinds of invitations based on the different kinds of appointments that you might be holding. The other thing that I will say is that all of these are meant to be just like a fun graphic that will catch the attention of your customer, of her friends, of the people that she's inviting. And it really is part of kind of creating that new vibe now that we are we've gone virtual. And so we love virtual appointments, right? And there's a lot of different ways that you can hold virtual appointments. The first one I'm going to mention is through FaceTime. I've actually done several virtual facials through FaceTime. It's really easy. Anybody who has an iPhone can do it. And so it's actually pretty easy for just one person. And so if you have just a one-on-one, I say FaceTime is definitely the way to go. Really simple. If you are super savvy with WhatsApp is a great option for you as well. I find that it's preferable for just a couple of people, so like maybe 2 or 3 in addition to yourself, so that it's really easy to see on the screen. It's also preferable if you have all the guest numbers saved, because then you
Honey, can you make sure I can share you? I feel like they see me. Can they see you talking?
Spotlight myself.
No, we're seeing her screen. It's perfect.
Oh, good. Okay, making sure. I don't see your screen anymore. That's why. Okay.
All right. So you can see multiple. So if you are on WhatsApp with maybe 2 or 3 people, then you can see everybody on the screen at the same time. When does Zoom come into play? Zoom is fantastic for groups that know each other. So let's say you have a hostess and she's inviting all of her family and friends. Zoom would be a perfect option for that. Why? Because they can interact. They don't mind seeing each other, hearing each other's voices. In fact, it's going to create more ambiance and a better environment for that virtual beauty session if they all know each other already. Obviously, Zoom is a great platform in general, but let's say you have a group that doesn't know each other. This is when Facebook might come into play. If you aren't huge on Facebook, that's okay. Go ahead and just tap into one of those other options. But Facebook is preferable with groups that don't necessarily know each other. I want you to imagine that you have a couple friends from this group and a few friends from that group. They may not all be super interested in seeing each other's faces or showing their face to each other. And so Facebook becomes a great option because you can have this group experience with kind of a more private experience for each individual person. And you will need to be friends with those people so you can personally invite them to that event and to the group. And it's also really easy to share the invitation through Facebook Messenger. I've also done this as well, and it makes it really, really simple. Another aspect of Facebook that you can use is Facebook Live. And we have some great tips here on how to create an event on Facebook and how to go live on Facebook. And so this is all on the resources page that we're going to be sharing with you so that you can learn how to do that. And if you already have a Facebook page for a group for your clients, it might be as simple as adding an event to that page so that you can add guests to it as well. So those are the different options for you in terms of how to actually host your virtual beauty sessions. And then I know Christine is we're going to share another screen now, and Christine's going to dig in a little bit deeper as to what do we actually say at our beauty sessions. So let's go ahead and share that.
Some people that are trying to get on Madi, 1 second.
I just added them.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so let's go ahead and show this. Okay.
Yay. So you guys, this is super exciting. You know, this was a lot of work. It started with a Spanish version with our beautiful Cadillac director, MJ, in Puerto Rico, with lots of translation from Madi, from Jenny, and then fine tuning myself. And we're just excited because this is exactly a virtual session that you could literally read. If you can read, you can do this. Like, picture the old flip chart. This is even easier. From the actual welcome. Look at this. Hello, ladies. Welcome to our virtual beauty session. I'm super excited to be with you today. Let's start with introduction. So this could be done with a one-on-one where you'll change a slight few words, but it can be done with a group. It's made for a group as well. It's done for both. So literally opportunity to just share. You could even see the introduction of the products. This is the opening page. And if you want to go to the next page, literally has everything you need, from the welcome to every single product we share, from the makeup remover. Look at the words, like show the bottle, shake it. Our famous eye makeup remover is the best-selling eye makeup remover in the whole world. That's selling Estee Lauder, Lancôme, Chanel, Clinique, Prescriptive combined. You guys, how easy everything is here. And you know what's great about going virtual? That people don't know when you're reading. I remember when I read my first script, Mari did his beautiful Shake Up Your Makeup. And 5 minutes before the event, I read it and I was like, oh, I'm looking at the screen. Like right now I'm reading to you. The 4-in-1 cleanser was designed for the busy woman, has 4 benefits in one. It cleanses, tones, exfoliates, and brightens and saves you time, space, and money. Bam, right? How awesome. Who's excited about this awesome script? So there it is. Eye makeup remover, 4-in-1 cleanser. It even goes with, explains how to apply it. Now, what you're doing is you can either, like what we're recommending is that you can apply this while they're watching and learning. So you can literally just be doing it and they're experiencing the product through you. They do not, hear me out 10 times in a row here. They do not need samples. You do not need samples to be successful or make a sale. You will find that these descriptions, the descriptions in these product sections are very descriptive because we are selling the experience for them, what they can feel, what they can imagine, key marketing words that the company uses. So a lot of times been put into these words, and notice that even here, as you can see here, charcoal masks, going through literally ingredients from honeysuckle to navy bean. It is all in here, guys, and showing them how to use it and when to use it. And then I love that while you're applying your charcoal mask, you get to share the story of Mary Kay and your eye story too. We've literally mapped it out for you, how to share the Mary Kay story with confidence in a way that shares our company's vision, what makes us unique and different in the business world, about our faith values, being a brand with purpose. It is all there. And if you've never written out your eye story, look at this. It is literally like copy and paste. Like you can just input your words and here it is. And to tell you a little bit more about me, I own my Mary Kay business for this many months. Before beginning my Mary Kay business, or outside of Mary Kay, I was a teacher. I decided to begin my business because of the extra income. It's all there. Like you can create your own eye story quickly while your mask is drying and while you're sharing the Mary Kay story. What a perfect time. And it also creates a perfect time because you know that Mary Kay always taught to maximize our appointments. We'll be teaching you in the weeks to come how to do all this, but I'll tell you that one of the things you want to get out of every appointment is future business. So we've even included in number 6, while your mask is drying, a fun game that you could play with the guests at the experience or even the individual person that you can literally, for a raffle ticket or points or whatever you want to do, that you can have them think of people and specifically text you names and numbers of people that they would be excited to share their next date with. You guys, it is literally right here. And then as we, jump in straight to the wall. I think it says rinse somewhere. I'm sure it says rinse somewhere. But then they rinse, and then microdermabrasion is demonstrated on the hand. Of course, you can change any order of this. They don't know the difference, but whatever you're good with, and explains every detail demonstrating on the hand. And then we go straight into day cream, night cream. It even has the fancy terms you all love, like resveratrol and vitamin B3. It is all in here. 3D night cream and showing you how to apply it. The 3D eye cream, and even included the CC cream because the closing sheet does include the CC cream. I want to give you confidence in selling that as well because you can easily match them virtually. There's only 5 shades. It is very simple, and you could even apply it with them so you can see how easily it corrects. Now, you definitely want to mention the second appointment. Now, that is also in the introduction, but look here, number 12, mentioning the second date. That you can offer them an individual Shake Up Your Makeup, which we have all the tools. That will be one of our trainings coming up as well. And I know Ari did one recently that has been recorded. Or they can book a virtual session with friends. So they prefer being more one-on-one. Okay, let's shake up your makeup. That's a great next step. Or hey, how about a virtual session with some friends? Everybody has a great next steps and showing them how easy it was to do everything. So as we fast forward, you're going to see, guys, that we even have all of the clothes here. How to sell the sizzle of the closing sheets, the closing sets, how to sell the sizzle of the roll-up bag, literally the verbiage, like who deserves it all? Here are specials for today, our deals for today, even key phrases that you've learned from many of us, like when you say half price instead of 50% off. Everything is here. Every word has been chosen because it is strategic and you can literally just read. Even the individual clothes as you follow up. And by the way, the page before does have that there sure is an expectation that at the end, the very beginning, we do say that at the end, we set the stage that they're going to get an individual call at the very end to close out their appointment and be filling out a survey. So all that is in there as you read through thoroughly. You see here the individual close. It's all here. You know, how much fun did you have today during your virtual session? You're smiling. What part did you like best? What parts did you like the most? Which sets would you like to start with? You know, these are bold questions that, you know, oh, you see Madi, not Christine. It's okay. You don't have to see me. It's okay. But these are bold questions, guys, that we don't necessarily speak this way. We don't speak with this assertive tone. We don't necessarily we don't ever talk to speak this way. So these words work. As you can see here, that would be $40. You know, what do you prefer to use? Card, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, everything is here. Look, it even goes into, I owe you a second virtual session. Do you prefer makeup or skincare treatments? Which friends would you like to invite to your session to earn free product? Perfect. I'm going to send you a text and invitation to send your friends. We just talked about that. And lastly here, you can see that also they're going to be filling out a quick survey because that's how they'll get entered to win free product raffle at the end of the month. So the link is here to enter. Each of us have our own links for our team, you guys. And here's some of the tools, the virtual tools that you can share. And we'll be teaching you in a future session, the next one, on how to do your share screen. We can walk you through. If we have some time today, we can try to do that. But it's as easy as there's a button that says share screen on your screen. And as long as these images are in your computer, as you know, I got it from a text message. You can save them in a file. You can have them on your screen, your desktop, whatever is good for you. Save them in a special file. But these are images that we do share. For example, I do share this sheet right here, the 4 reasons, women start a Mary Kay business. And we'll be talking about this in the upcoming weeks on how we use this. But I actually have them when I'm doing my charcoal mask. I have them read each of these points out loud, and I ask them, "What does that mean to you? What is that what you just read? Tell me, what was important to you about that?" And people love their own answer better than your answer. I will tell you, people like to hear their own voice more than your voice. So it's a powerful tool right there. And right here, you can see that gifts that Mary Kay women find from the Mary Kay opportunity, all that is here, these tools you could use. Remember, we are not promoting right now for this month, the $100 kit. We are just focusing on the $30 kit. Madi, can you fast forward to the $30 kit, rewind again? So this is what we're focusing on right now this month. It is only $30 and it has all their virtual needs are met. Now, I do want to show you the other sheets, the closing sheet as well, that is part of this document. This link will have all of these tools, and we will share with you where to find them, because all of this will be put in the Driven app and our Facebook pages and will be sent to you. So you can access all these documents. But right here is the closing set sheet. See, it includes the CC cream, which is why we included that in our skincare class. You're going to be learning about the keywords. The script was written specifically with these keywords in mind. You know, the miracle set, you can take home an additional set for half price. Look at these half price items below. You'll be learning the verbiage as you read through. It's really self-explanatory. These are the tools. Read through the scripts, you guys. At some point, you have to be a student, right? You have to be a student. You know, we're spoon feeding you all the resources. It just takes practice. And you even have here below a virtual party in case you're like, I don't like to read a bunch of words. I just want an outline. Here's an outline. You can have an outline, or you can have all the scripts in details. And what's cool is at the very end of this whole packet, there is a link for the virtual, for the survey form as well. Okay, so which is super exciting. Where you can find all these tools and all of that. So I know that we've gone a little quickly because we did want to create time for questions and answers. But this guide is one of a few coming your way. You know, Madi has a beautiful one for social media, how to do that. Know that these upcoming weeks, we're gonna have a lot of great tools to support you because gosh, this is a whole new world, you know. Even Mabel is gonna be sharing with us in a few weeks about, actually next week, a few minutes on social media platform and stuff. So a lot of great things, but right now we really wanted to focus on you getting confident with doing a FaceTime facial, a WhatsApp facial, your first Zoom party, whatever that is. And there might be some things that maybe are not complete. You know, we're putting this still together. So if you like to see certain things, we can talk it through as you experience things and practice. But we want to challenge you to have your first virtual, if you haven't had your own, to use these scripts to invite people to our current events coming up, but also to have your own virtual experience. Like today, I'm getting together with a longtime friend for a FaceTime facial. I'm going to do everything with her. We're going to just catch up and hang out while we mask together. So what we do want to take these final 15 minutes, I know Madi may have some words too, because we both have been learning. You guys, I want to tell you transparently, The first time I did a virtual party, I messaged, I messaged a few of our top leaders. I said, can you let me practice with you? I know a few of you were on that call or on this chat. I was like, can I just do a practice with you? And if I mess up, don't tell anybody. Because I had to just get the words out. I had to just practice. Maybe you get your couple customers that have been with you for a while and just do it with them. And truly, you have to just practice. These words, the tools are there, the words are there. And Mari, can you show them the share screen button so they can see?
Yeah.
How
I can't share the screen and share the share screen button, but if you all look at the bottom of your Zoom, you'll see that it says, you know, mute, stop video, security, participants, chat, and then there's a button that says share screen. And when you do that, it gives you the option to share everything on your screen. And you can literally go into a website, you can go into your files. I mean, whatever you put up on there is what your guests are going to see. I'll show you, you know, here's something I just recently downloaded. Obviously, I have a million Mary Kay things on here. But, you know, if you have images prepped, that's what they're going to see. So it's really one of the things, just a trick that we, you know, that I do when I have my virtual sessions. I have everything just opened up. And then that way it makes it really simple to go and pick the things that I want to have shared. And then at any time you can stop your share and then they just see all the speakers and the guests again. And so it's really intuitive, especially once you start using it. And we're going to do a deeper dive into that, of course, but hopefully that answers a couple of questions.
And I'll tell you guys from, you know, we're still working this platform. For the ones who have used it, they said this is a 45-minute session. To give you an idea, so I know if you have the basic Zoom package, it's about 40 minutes. So, you know, you have available, and they give you extra bonus 5 minutes. So really, you don't have to even pay for anything fancy. You can just do it with a regular basic Zoom account for free. If it was me, I would practice with Zoom first, for a FaceTime first facial if it's just one person, or WhatsApp facial. But when you're doing a couple people, practicing with Zoom, because it is, I think, the easiest platform to play with, and then you can get confident. Like I myself have not done a Facebook Live party yet. I'm still working on that, you know? So if you were gonna do anything starting with Zoom first, I think would be the easiest. Because then you can just read and share. It's really simple. But
and I'll just add really quick as well that even if you do decide that you want to have you know, you want to upgrade your Zoom, it really isn't a big investment. It's $15 a month. And obviously right now there's a lot of things that we don't have expenses for, like gas or driving to your, you know, virtual sessions, or even driving to the meeting, or even, you know, paying fees for the meeting. And so I would just think of this as, and Christine and I were talking about this, think of this as your kind of gas money for your virtual sessions, right? If you feel like you need a little bit more than those 45 minutes. So, but it really is very simple to use. And I've posted a link so that you can go ahead and write your questions on the side there, and we can answer the questions that we get. So one of the first questions, Christine, is, I don't have Facebook. Is there another platform where I can get an image to show shades of eyeshadows and lipsticks? That's a great question. And I'll go ahead and tell you that on Mary Kay in Touch, if you go to marykayintouch.com, one of the things that you're going to see is that, and I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it up for you, and I'll share the screen. But on marykayintouch.com, there is a digital assets section. And if you haven't explored it yet, it's one of the first places you want to go. Our social media guide that Ari is also, can you hear me? The social media guide that Ari also has placed on the resources section of our Driven app is another place that you can get a couple of images. But let's go ahead and let me just share my screen real quick, and I'll show you where you can get these digital assets. So if you are in Mary Kay in Touch, all you have to do is go to resources, digital assets, and everything that you could ever possibly want is here. And I mean that. Hopefully it'll load so I can show you. It's going to give you images on everything. So you're specifically looking for images on products. So you're going to go ahead and click on products. Everybody's internet is slow because we're all on it. But if you click on the products, it'll go ahead and show you images of the products. Give me a thumbs up if you see that. Can you see that? Okay. Yeah. And so every kind of product, I mean, beautiful images. Here's all of our skincare, perfect just in time for our big skincare selling month. And so this is a huge tool for you. I go here first before I look for anything. And then if I can't find it here, I can grab it from Facebook as well. But pretty much everything that you can imagine is here through the digital assets section. So that was a great question.
And I know, Mari, I saw this, I saw as well, if you could share, here we go, in under, I think, business tools, there's another digital zone. And they even have, like, if you wanted to get creative and do your social media guidelines in platform, there's even like daily posting ideas. There's so much digitally that Mary Kay has done. If you can show them real quick, just a second. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
It's on.
Go ahead and go to In Touch. And Mary Kay created, when COVID-19 started, one of the things that they did was create an entire digital, hold on a
I
second.
think it's under
Education.
education. Yeah, education, digital. Mm-hmm.
There you go. And it's linked on the main page too. So here you are. And actually this new With You All the Way campaign is phenomenal. I was watching the videos, really impressive, and something that you want to look at. So they have everything from a digital action plan, and in the Get Social section, right? The social media playbook. This right here, I'm not going to download it right now, but the social media playbook, here's the one for June. It'll give you ideas of what to post. Well, maybe I just will and show you every single day. So on Monday, June 1st, clear proof. So let's go ahead and look just to give you an idea. The next one here, Wednesday, June 10th, any Mary Kay lipstick. Okay, so film a boomerang video of yourself applying your favorite shade of Mary Kay lipstick. Remember, stand facing a window for natural lighting. It gives you the prompts. This is really easy. A little lipstick can make a big difference. This shade makes me feel blank. So if you are like me, that you're like, I don't necessarily always know what to say, this is a great place to start. So,
and if you're like me and don't even know how to do any of this, it tells you how to do it.
right.
So I love this. So yes, I want to share that.
All right. Awesome. And we'll make sure that you have this in your resource section also so you know how to access it.
And by the way, we do have the script we just posted we're going to be sharing in Spanish as well. So for those, I know Sonia was requesting that for her team and leaders. We do have everything as well in Spanish, thanks to Maria Jose, who created the original template. So really good stuff. Awesome. So what other questions do we have?
I have a question. This is being recorded right now, and I know some of my girls were reaching out. How can, when we do these Tuesdays, how can the girls that couldn't go on because of work or whatever be able to see these recordings?
Great question. We're going to upload them to YouTube so that they'll be accessible to everybody, even if they weren't able to be on live.
Yeah, we'll post that by tomorrow. We're going to post always the next morning. Mm-hmm.
Great
So thank you to Mari who's doing that.
Yes, thank you. You girls are awesome. Thank you.
And you guys, this is an ongoing, I feel like this digital world, like this is an ongoing thing. We want to focus on then, you know, like skills within your business and party, but this is like just the first step, like getting you the basics, getting you the words, the tools, the tips, and how to book. And I really challenge you to embrace practicing with this verbiage that we're going to be sharing in this document and literally getting somebody for this week. Like I want to come back next week and have you have people like experiences to share and ask questions with, because you're only going to get better by practice and you lead the way. So what other questions do we have? Any questions? No silly questions.
I have a question.
Hey.
Hi, and I'm looking like a hot mess, but the question I have is the manual's going to be available on Facebook on one of the folders, right?
Yeah, so we're going to be posting everything tomorrow in a few places, always on the Facebook page. Mari has her own team one. I have my own team one as well on Voxer. And we're going to have basically, this is our new landing page. What you're seeing now is going to be a link that you want to save in your resources because it is going to be a place that we continue to update. constantly, and continue to grow and put new resources as things pivot or change. So this is going to be a great tool for you that will be evolving with experience. So yes, it's going to be posted all tomorrow. Thank you. And the virtual is going to be the virtual how-tos. So it's a tiny-year-old virtual how-tos, and that you're going to be able to access that whenever, however, and share that, and your team members will get that. And we're going to be like using this a lot because it's going to continue to evolve.
And I want to thank you both for actually taking so much of your time, because I know that this takes time, so much of your time to make sure that nobody stays behind, that everybody feels confident enough to move forward in this era, because you could have just like taken off, and those that caught on, and those that lagged behind, oh well. So I personally appreciate it so much. I mean, just following your tools, I was able to do my own, FaceTime one-on-one, which is huge for me. I went to college on a typewriter, and then I actually did my pop-up and got to almost like $1,200. This is not even me, but I would not be able to pivot like everybody else if it wasn't for the go-give that you and Mari have to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with this transition. So I really, from the bottom of my heart, we all appreciate her.
Well, I will tell you transparently, it takes a village. We've had a lot of people's hands on this, from Ari, from Jenny, our office manager, Mari, most definitely, MJ in Puerto Rico, has been a lot of hands on this. So it has taken a village. So we're just grateful that we are, this is not perfect, but it's evolving. Even the link Mari just put in the chat, guys, it is evolving, and so there's be some updates to it by the morning. So this is a continuity. So if you see a mistake, just tell us. Like, this is a growing document. It's not perfect. It is a work in progress. So thank you, Enid, but it truly has been a team effort for sure. So this will be all posted by tomorrow morning, updated, because some things still need some updating, okay? So again, your challenge this week is to, oh, I froze. Challenge this week is to hold your own virtual appointment.
Yes.
Whatever way, facial party, whatever.
And one of the things that I will say this is, I think, for our new girls who know no different, just continue to jump right in and just, rock it out. And for our seasoned consultants who are relearning how to work their business, we had to relearn it too. And just know that, all of these tools were made with everyone in mind, like Enid was saying, because we don't want to leave anybody behind. And really, I promise you, like I've been saying to everybody, if you can read, you can do this, because Christine and I most likely or 100% are reading at every single event that you see us on virtually. And so we are reading from a screen, and we are no better than you. And so you can do this too. It's just about the practice and putting in the time and getting excited. And so find, 3, 4, 5 friends that you can practice with this week, whether in a group or individually. And we all know that the more we do something, the better we get at it, right? And so it absolutely will become like second nature to you just by doing it a few times this week.
And take your best next step. It doesn't have to be like you're mastering this Facebook world. I gave myself permission to master the best next step. So that could be for you. Maybe your best next step is like, I will be comfortable doing, I think for Enid, it was like a FaceTime facial with one person. Then it's like, okay, I'm ready for my next step. What is that best next step for you that you can learn, get excited about, go through your scripts, but until you actually do it, it's just not, I'm telling you, it's going to happen once you get practice. So, and we're all in this together. And you guys, again, this is a part of our new normal. And I'll be honest with you, many of you have told me that this is easier than doing to somebody's home, bringing out your products, waiting for every last person to close a sale. You get to do this from home and flexibility of your life. And people nowadays, this is what they want. For. So I will tell you that you have competitive advantage because people are looking for businesses like this right now, and we are there ahead of the curve. So we, the faster you learn this, the more opportunities you'll have, and we're right there with you. So maybe your challenge because this Wednesday night we have a facial party, tomorrow night at 8. So maybe you're like, I'm going to use the script and see if it works. Okay, start there, but just start. So yes, thank you, Mari. Any final? Yes.
Share one last thing. For anybody who is interested, this Saturday, I'm doing this for my unit and we're doing it for guests. But if you yourself are like, I want to feel more polished and look more polished for my Zoom sessions, I'm inviting you to join me for our units, Wake Up Your Makeup. I'm going to be talking about Zoom ready looks. And feel free to invite guests as well. Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to be showing 2 or 3 just Zoom looks that will help you feel confident, polished, and put together, so that when you go on there, you really feel like you can, conquer everything. And so that's my personal invitation to you. Please join myself and my unit this Saturday. I'll give it to Christine so she can post on the Fearless Dreamers page as well. But feel confident in your look and join us and learn a Zoom ready look. Okay, that's a big part of this too. So
awesome. Thank you. Yes, so Saturday morning, that's a big part of it, you guys. And notice that we have polished our image. Mari and I are wearing our suits. We're bringing back the suit. So we want to make this,
don't get too excited. I have a pajama bottom, but
I'm barefoot. This is great. This is the best thing ever. I love it. I love it. I love it. But don't look at my nails. Don't look at my nails. Okay. So with that said, thank you, ladies. Let's close in a word of prayer. If there's no more questions, we have 2 more messages. Let me see. Awesome. Oh, yay. So yes, invite him. Mari, thank you for the invite. Send it our way. You guys, and we're going to be also continuing our series, also how to do shake up your makeup. We have scripts for that too. Thank you to Mari, who worked tirelessly to make that happen. So we have a lot of fun tools every Tuesday, tips and tools to grow your business. You guys, did you have fun today? Helpful? Good. So this will all be posted tomorrow. Let's close in a word of prayer. Lord, thank you so much, Father, for this time of change, Father. Thank you for these women who are embracing new challenges, new opportunities, Father. I pray that they would just continue to be excited to grow. I pray, Father, that through this growth, that they would discover new talents, new skills, new passions that they never thought was in them, their creativity to soar, that they would not limit themselves, Father, that they would have an increased capacity to learn, to absorb, to process, and to implement. Father, I just pray that you would just be with us. You would guide us, continue to move this company forward as you so graciously have for 56 years. Father, we're just so blessed to be part of a company that women need and women want more than ever. Give us the courage to share and to share openly. And Father, that we don't have to be perfect. We just have to be transparent and to be open, Father. I just thank you for the Mary Kay opportunity and the woman, the founder who gave us the opportunity to live this life. We just pray a blessing over everybody on this call for these final 22 days of the year, and pray that you would abundantly bless every single woman here and the ones to come. We thank you, we praise you, and it is your name we pray. Amen. All right, ladies, God bless you. I'm off to my FaceTime facial. Wish me luck.
all right.
Bye, girls. Recording will be out soon.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mari.
Thank you, girls.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, ladies. Thank you.
Bye.